my name is Carter Reum.
And what was a catalyst in your life to bring you to downtown Vegas?
I'd been hearing lots of the buzz. I've been so close I could feel it, but never been down here, going to the Strip many of times before. And I was kind of a lucky moment where I got to meet somebody involved, Amanda with the CatalystCreativ project. And when she gave me the opportunity to come, I figured I couldn't say no.
What are you taking from this experience that is going to inspire you to share with the community back home?
Yeah, I think it's just amazing when you look at something like this, just how you can realize that all of us can affect change or influence. So, people always talk about affecting change. I like to use the word influence, is that we all can have an influence, right? So the tour guide at Zappos has an influence on my experience that leads me to take something back home, going to see the container park, things like that. And so I think it's just really amazing to see people like this buying into this concept of change and influence and realizing how that could apply to your family life or your business life or your neighborhood or community.
And you're a brand guy. You create brands and invest in brands. So from the Downtown Project perspective, how would you describe Downtown Project as a brand, Catalyst as a brand? Just tell me the whole entire story of this week as a brand to you.
Yeah, what I think they've done really smartly that I think anybody who's tried to affect change or done branding stuff has come to realize is that small changes ripple into larger changes, right? And so you hear Tony talk about it a lot, but right when you hear them say, hey, Zappos and Tony and the Downtown Project and CatalystCreativ is trying to change downtown Vegas, they're trying to change downtown Vegas, but they're doing it very smartly through a kind of a micro neighborhood, right? So we're talking about a 4x4 neighborhood and realizing, right, that's where it starts and it can ripple. And so I think a lot of us, we start out with these missions or these goals, or we want to change habits if we're a disruptive company, and realizing sometimes it's not better to shoot for, you need the end goal, but there's a lot of steps along the way. And I think my big takeaway from the Downtown Project is how smartly they're kind of doing those steps in small things that lead to very big changes.
What was your favorite thing about Catalyst Week so far?
I think just the people. It's tough to beat the experience of being around 40, 50 like-minded people all doing interesting stuff. I think so often in our day jobs we're surrounded by people all doing the same things, and so it's very rare that you get to be surrounded by people doing other things. And so you meet someone who's doing something totally different, probably not totally applicable to you, but it inspires you, it causes you to think outside the box, be creative, and affect change.